Jillian Cluth with some outstanding defending out here. There's Rodman again. To Pitts. That was stolen by Jesse Granson. Bailey Luzier looking for Fields. L. Palmer with the restart. Oh, that's a great turn right there onto the attack. Sophia Ashtar. There's Gabrielle Johnson with the ball. Drops back to Pitts. Pitts finds Rodman. That's a nice cross in. And we have Kennedy Pitts with a shot. That was good defending back there earlier by Eve Mamias. It looks like we'll take, nope, started by our keeper, Strickland. Mamias on the carry. Rodman with the defense to take away. Found Cluth. Strickland with a restart again. Megan Ramsey with the defense. Fields with a takeaway, looking to create some space. She gets doubled, ball out of bounds. Good defense by Maggie Brennan. Asa Faree finds Pitts. Good defense there. Mamias, we keep saying her name a lot. That's a good steal right there by Palmer, who's very active in the midfield. Ball up to Heckathorn. Luzier working with Morrison. Mamia's here. McKinley Adamson on the pressure. Asa Faree finds her outlet. Maggie Brennan. Brennan's had a solid game back there today. Still broken up there by Walker. And A.G. Morrison. There's Luzier. Teaming up right there, looks like with Moss. That's a good ball forward. We got a chance at an attack here. Oh, that's a good tackle. That's Jesse Ganson. Yes. Jalila Neff with the throw in. There's a good take right there, Rodman. Darby Bourne looking forward. Rodman with the steal. There's Adamson on the attack. She's sizing up Palmer there. She gets a cross off. That's textbook defending right there in the back. Jillian Cluth playing all over the field today. Gabrielle Johnson right there on the attack. There's Pitts. Oh, that's a good ball from Pitts. That's an excellent service, but Ella Strickland from McIntosh, more than its equal. Pitts again. Being pressured by Adamson. That'll win the throw-in for team Huddle. There's Luzier, Adamson. My girls' team had to face Adamson in the regular season. Glad to see someone else having to guard her. She's a very tough player up front. Jalen Diaz Martinez has checked in. Holly Kachmar also in the game. And Team Shaw has earned a corner. Looks like Jillian Cluth is going to be taking it for him. She's been absolutely all over the field today. That's a great service. A.G. Morrison getting the ball out of there. Rodman trying to keep it in. Another good service. Rodman with a header. Good hustle right there by Holly Katchmar, keeping the ball alive. Rodman with a steal. Rodman with a service. Was Heckathorn, Pitts. There's number 7, Rodman with a shot. Save, Ella Strickland, McIntosh. There's Brennan tracking back. Ramsey on the far side there. Looks like Colby Moss. Sorry, that was Addie Grace Morrison. There's Hottie Swain. Tony Brown challenging for the ball there. Kate Walker. Play up front. McKinley Adamson going to take the free kick. Asa Faree between the pipes. The take is high. It'll be a goal kick for Team Shaw. The take is high. It'll be Katchmar. There's Heidi Swain. Juliana Segura in there. Swain with the ball. We got a goal opportunity here and a shot. Saved by Strickland. Cleared by Mamias. There's Colby Moss from Atlanta International. Swain, working with Palmer, working with Brandon. Moss leading the attack here with Fields and Adamson. She finds Adamson. Tony Brown tracking back on the defense. Saved a goal opportunity. Looks like we're going to have a corner kick for Team Huddle. That's Jalen Diaz-Martinez. Serves it up. Adamson, first two. A.G. Morrison. Pitts there with a steal. To Rodman. That's a good tackle right there. Jesse Granson. Granson again. Segura with a flick. Here's Brandon, who's been all over the field. Finds Cluth. It's a good block right there. Kate Walker. Segura. Pitts there, trying to find her forward. Rodman there looking for Maria Ronda. And there's a shot on goal. Saved. Ella Strickland.
I'll tell you when I will.
And there's a shot on goal. There's Swain. Working with Cluth. All the way back to Pitts. Pitts with a left footer that Strickland corrals. Another good punt. Brandon there playing tough at the back on Adamson. Segura with A.G. Morrison. There's Kachmar. Asa finds Pitts on the outside. There's Rodman again. She's guarded by Colby Moss from Atlanta International, who picks up the foul. Cluth for the restart. Mamias drops the ball back to her keeper. Directly back to her, and she restarts the attack. There's Kachmar. Out there with Walker. Brendan again. Brendan. Tony Brown with the steal. Oh, that's good D right there. Granson had a back shoulder run behind her. Looks like Fields there working with Adamson. I'm sorry, that was Colby Stewart. AG with a shot. Good save right there from Asa.
AG with a shot.
Here's Brown on the carry on the wing. Finds Swain.
Sir, the clock is 46 seconds too fast, according with his watch. Okay. I'm just passing it.
Got new players on the pitch. And we got a new keeper. Bria Barber from Warner Robins checks in, wearing the purple number 29. There's Segura. Segura finds Loser. That was cleared there by Palmer. Darby Brown tries to start the attack. It's cleaned up right there by Jalea Neff. I'd mistaken her earlier. Her 3 looked like a 7 from here. She's been playing outstanding at the back. Here's Tony Brown. And the ball travels wide. It'll be a throw-in now for Team Huddle. The clock and the official clock on the field are off by about 46 seconds. So when the referees blow the whistle, game ends, or the half ends. There's Neff. Derek Lewis from Dublin with the pressure. Palmer to Brown. Swain. She's covered hard by Lozier. And looks like we have a foul right there on Swain.
Covered hard by Lozier.
Bailey Lozier with it.
And looks like we have a foul.
Jalea sends it out for a throw-in. Jalen Diaz-Martinez. There's Fields with a throw in. It's a good one. Ketchmar tries to flick on. Fields with the ball. Sends it in. Jalea. Segura. To Ketchmar. All the way back to Walker. Good pressure right there by Heckathorn. There's Colby Stewart out there in the number 12. She's being defended. Gets a shot off target. Be a free kick. Team Shaw. Strickland changed sides as the goalkeeper. Looks like Hackathorn finding clues. Swain. Looks like she might have been called offside. Mamias was there defending. She's had a good game at Central Defense so far today. Fields with a turn versus Rodman. Rodman to Palmer. Palmer pressured hard and lost it to Lewis, who finds Fields. Shots away, but it's off target.
Lost it to Lewis, who finds
That will
Fields.
be a goal kick for Team Shaw. Shots away. No score in the game so far, but I count that more for really good defense rather than poor offense. We got some outstanding defenders on both sides. And that right there is a great example, textbook defending. Jalea Neff and finds Cluth, who finds Rodman to Swain. To Pitts. And that ball's going to roll free for a goal kick. Barber to Mamias, to Walker. Walker being pressured hard. Makes a good play to Fields. Up. Assistant referee signaled the ball out of bounds. There was Ashtar with the hard pressure earlier. Here's Palmer. Looks for the switch. Derica finds Fields. Fields tries to return the favor, but Jalea Neff more than the equal. Colby Stewart with a throw in. Catchmar. Looks like Lewis right there, defended by Rodman. Sophia Ashtar. Looking for Heckathorn. Drops to Palmer. Ashtar tries to find Heckathorn. Rodman with the steal. Fields did a good job tracking back defensively, her and Mamias. Swain tries to send it up, but it will roll for a goal kick for Team Huddle. Bria Barber will get us restarted. There's Ganson, who's had a great game at the back there. Finds Colby Moss. Good pressure right there from Colby Stewart. Once again, really good defending from Jalea Neff. She's committed to play at South Georgia State. Here's a great matchup, Fields and Rodman. Swain sends the ball out. Be a goal kick from Team Huddle. Looks like Bella Fields to take this. She's been a star at Bremen, playing for her father. She's got a great corner kick in. The ball's headed out there by Cluth. That's a good save right there. That's kind of a nasty ball. Ella Strickland with a nice save. There's Hackathorn. Catchmar guarding her. Finds Pitts, guarded by Segura. Looks like out wide to Brennan. Palmer. There's Neff. Got a chance out here with Cluth, who sends in a great cross. Colby Moss sends the ball out of bounds for a throw-in. He's out here with Cluth, who sends in a great cross. Chance out here with Cluth.
On both ends.
plays Indiana. Pluth changed to the other side there. Gabrielle Johnson. Ball rolls free for a goal kick. And that's your first half, ladies and gentlemen. Team Huddle 0, Team Shaw 0. Excellent defending on both sides. Make sure, head down there and get you some concessions there, courtesy of the Dalton Academy. Okay, support them. We would like to thank our sponsors, Team Booster, Shaw Sports Turf, BSN Sports, CoachCom, Huddle, ScoutSmart.com, the Georgia Army National Guard, GACA Coaches versus Overdoses, Dalton Academy, and the City of Dalton. The Georgia Army National Guard is a constant sponsor of the GACA. And also, please, everybody go by and get you a prevention playbook at the ticket counter in there.
I'm really excited to be behind our initiative of our fight against fentanyl. One pill can kill. Don't take it if it's not prescribed. For more information, go to GACAcoaches.com and allow us to give you the tools to fight fentanyl. One pill can kill. Don't take it if it's not prescribed, and serve your communities and your schools around the state.
Let's take a little break here, and we'll be back in a few minutes. right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the second half action, the GACA All-Star Summer Classic State Soccer All-Star Game. Our sponsors, Booster, Shaw Sports Turf, BSN Sports, CoachCom, Huddle, Scoutsmarts.com, the Georgia Army National Guard, GACA Coaches versus Overdoses, the Dalton Academy, and the City of Dalton. GACA would like to thank all their partners and sponsors for allowing us to put on today's event and showcase these young players. As we're returning here, our keepers, Ella Strickland from McIntosh, Bria Barber from Warner Robins, and the second half has started. Looks like A.G. Morrison right there was.
Clock, start the clock. Thank you.
There's Jalea, finds Heidi Swain. Unlucky right there to Madeline Heckathorn. There's Cluth coming back on defense. Ball up front to Adamson. And we've got a goal! Jerica Lewis. We have Adamson right there with the assist, finding her teammate Jerica Lewis for the first goal of the game. That brings Team Huddle 1, Team Shaw 0. Here's Cluth looking for Heckathorn. That's intercepted by Ganson. Palmer over there finds Rodman. There's Cluth again, looking for Swain. Swain right there was looking for Ramsey. There's Jalea. Finding Maria Ronda in there. Ashtar. Almost has an opportunity right there. Kate Walker getting the ball restarted there on the other side. We're up to Adamson again. Jalea finding her way all the way back. Swain, Cluth. Oh, we've got some good movement there. Ashtar, and the ball goes out to Rodman. Looks like it'll be a goal kick. There's Colby Moss there with a good steal. Looking for Fields. A little too much. Ball out of bounds. Fields was defended there by Megan Ramsey from Coahulla Creek. Ramsey will take the throw in. She finds Swain. Ball's back out to Team Huddle. There's Lewis, the goal scorer. It's a good attack by Luzier. Better defending by Jalea Neff. Adamson with the throw in. Finds Walker. Finds Lewis. Swain looking to attack on the right side. Looking for Heckathorn. There's a good cross. Squeaked by Ashtar, who finds Cluth. Cluth puts it in the mixer. Heckathorn with a header. But corralled. Maria Barber, Warner Robbins. Cluth with the header. She wins the ball in the air about as good as anybody I've seen. That's good defending right there. Darby Boren. Here's Jalea. Finds Swain, who makes a good turn. Finds Rhonda. Ashtar. Leaves it wide for Rodman. And Rodman sails wide. Or cross, and that will lead to a goal kick. For Team Huddle. Ashtar. There's Boren. Pitts, the left footer. Ashtar tries to send in the mix. A.G. Morrison gets a touch. Fields coming back. With a back heel to Colby Moss. Intercepted by Jalea Neff. There's Swain, found Johnson, Gabrielle Johnson. Ball's going to go out of bounds. Adamson tries to flick it forward. Looks like it's off Pitts. Ball will be back to team huddle. Looks like Walker with the throw in, finds AG. Swain. As Heckathorn trying to get it started, Ashtar pressuring Mamiz. Mamiz has had a solid game, center defense. All the way back to Palmer. Palmer's a very technical and tactically sound player. Makes everything look almost effortless. Boren with the steal. Loosier. Colby Moss out there working with Jesse Granson. Pressured there by Rodman. Moss will have the throw in for team huddle. Fields working with AG. Over to Boren. To Walker. Who sends it in? Fields dangerous right there. Good save. Ella Strickland McIntosh. Kel Fields is a coach's kid. She gives you effort on both ends. Pressuring hard at the keeper, also making sure she gets back and helping with her defense. Oh, there's a dangerous ball there with Fields. That was an outstanding finish, but it is ruled offside. The GHCA would like to thank its sponsors and partners. Team Booster, Shaw Sports Turf, BSN Sports, CoachCom, Huddle, Scoutsmart.com, the Georgia Army National Guard, the GACA Coaches versus Overdoses, Dalton Academy, and the City of Dalton. There's A.G. Morrison, finds Moss. Swain with the intercept. That's good defending right there once again by Mamiz. A.G. finds Fields. Cluth there with the interception. And Cluth with the outstanding ball. That's a good tackle right there. Jesse Ganson. Looks like we have an offside. Team huddle will get the restart. Moss's restart. Intercepted by Jalea. Neff with the throw in. And it's a long one. Finds Rodman springing free with a cross. Ashtar trying to keep it in. Ball was ruled out. Goal kick. Pressure there from Swain, but it will stay with Colby Moss. Tries to find Derica. That's intercepted by Ramsey. Ramsey finds Riley Carrot. Karen in the midfield from Denmark. There's Ganson. Finds Fields. Fields battling there with Ramsey. Interception there by Swain. There's Hackathorn. Finding Karen. And the ball rolls to Bria Barber. Hackathorn wins it in the air. Finds Rodman. Rodman to Karen. Shot on goal. That'll be save for Bria Barber. Fields with a flick to herself. Neff corrals. Cluth. Finds Swain. It's a good turn. She finds Rodman, who has a cross. Mamia's with the textbook defending back there. There's AG being pursued by Swain. Fields keeps it in play. And we got substitutions. Looks like Colby Stewart in. Issa Faree. And Maggie Brennan. Moss with a throw in. Finds Ganson. Moss challenged by Rodman. Keeps it alive. She and Ganson. Little two-man game there. Ganson finds a nice job to Stewart on the far wing. Got a challenge right there. Barber. There's AG right there, guarded by Karen. And she picks up the foul. Moss and Rodman there, that's a good battle. Hackathorn. Palmer. Intercepted there by Walker. There's Pitts. Mamias trying to start the attack. Finds Boren. Good defending there from Palmer. Maggie Brennan up there looking to attack. Mamia's there, tangled up, looks like with Brennan. There's Jalea. No, that's not. That is Tony Brown. There's Gabrielle Johnson up there. Boren and Walker working together. Jalea being guarded by Segura. Works with Stewart. Good defending there by Karen, who's then tackled by Darby Boren. Good defense right there, Kennedy Pitts. AG looking to set up Fields. Swain with the intercept. Finds Brennan. Hackathorn looking for Rodman. It's Gabriella Johnson. Asafari with a save. Gets the ball started there. Colby Moss, Atlanta International, who has a good ball there to Fields. It's a nice take right there by Fields. Barber with a goal kick. Stewart with the intercept. Brennan. AG and Karen battling there. She finds Stewart. Ball sails wide. It's going to be a goal kick. We got a sub coming in. Believe that's Tony Brown. Hackathorn and Cluth working there. Ball defended out by Segura. It'll stay with Team Shaw. Gabrielle Johnson on the attack. Makes a good move. Shot. Sails wide. Asa finds Walker. There with Ketchmar. Back to Walker. Looking for Derica, our lone goal scorer. Makes a good turn there on Neff. Looking out there for Jalen Diaz-Martinez. Guarded by Brown. And Brown gets the win. Trying to set up Rodman. Stays in play. Defended well by Jesse Granson. Granson and Faree. That's a good touch right there by Colby Moss. Segura with a turn. Finds Moss. He makes a great ball right there to Diaz Martinez. Well defended though by Neff. Brennan from Rodman. Tries to play it wide to Hackathorn. But that is pounced on by Asa Faree. At this time, we'd also like to take just a moment to thank our sponsors and partners again. Team Booster, Shaw Sports Turf, BSN Sports, CoachCom, Huddle, Scoutsmart.com, the Georgia Army National Guard, GACA Coaches versus Overdoses, Dalton Academy and the City of Dalton, and for everyone else who helped make this possible. Palmer back to her keeper. Plays a good ball out there to Pitts. There's Johnson. Defended well by Mamias. There's Hackathorn again. Palmer finds Brown. Riley Karen on the attack. Oh, good. That's a good idea. Just very good defending right there by Granson. Granson finds Segura, looking to start the attack. There's Derica with an opportunity, but it is saved by Bria Barber, Warner Robbins. Johnson pacing there with Mamias. Asa to Ganson. Good pressure there by Rodman. Make sure we give a big thanks, too, to the Georgia Army National Guard for all their help here and for everything they do for our state and country. Mamias finds Walker. Walker to Catchmar. Catchmar still in the play, being defended by Brennan. Maria Ronda. Oh, that's a good ball right there from Rodman. Rodman and Moss. This is a good battle over here on the right side. Two outstanding players. Walker to Catchmar. Looking for Stewart. Pitts poked it away. There's a good ball. Asa pounces. And we got a foul call right here. Looks like going to be a yellow card. Gabrielle Johnson. make sure you go by the ticket counter and get you a Georgia Coaches versus GACA Coaches versus Overdoses Prevention Playbook. Miles to Luzier, to Diaz Martinez. Defended there by Neff. Finds Brown, Maria Ronda. Looks like Swain entering the game for Brennan. Some good build up here with Kashmar and Walker. Finds the ball into Lucier. AG to Kashmar. Loses the ball to Neff. Hackathorn looks to take the attack here quickly. She has a good ball through to Rodman. It's going to be offside. Asa with a good tackle and save. Mamias and Granson get the ball restarted to Mouse. To Morrison. Defended well by Swain. Segura with the intercept. That's a good settle and play there by A.G. Morrison. Catch bar. Finds Segura. Back there to Luzier. That's a free. It's the ball to Mouse to start the attack. There's Stewart. Catchmar draws the foul. Be a free kick for Team Huddle. Sails wide. Leads up to a goal kick for Team Shaw. Riley Kieran, back to Ashtar. Not getting by Asa that time. Riley Kieran with a shot. Asa with a save. McKinley Adamson. Takes an unlucky bounce. Jillian F. with a throw in. She finds Swain to Ashtar. Back to Swain, who looks to attack. Catchmar defending. That's good D from Catchmar and finding A.G. Morrison, who finds Colby Stewart on the outside. And we got a counter. Excellent defending there from Pitts. Looks like Darby Boren checking back in the game. Maria Ronda. Couldn't tell if that was Walker or Boren, both with the blue out there. It was number 10, Darby Boren. That's going to be a goal kick for Team Huddle. We're at about the 7-minute mark. Our lone goal scorer, Derica Lewis, on an assist from McKinley Adamson. That's a good touch right there. Bailey Luzier. Good defending in the back. Riley Kieran with a turn. There's Colby Moss with a steal. McKinley Adamson with a shot on goal. Saved by Bria Barber. Rhonda to Johnson. Johnson the speedster. Adamson picks up the foul. Ash Stars attack. Stopped by a good tackle by Jesse Granson. Is that a play? Johnson with a shot. Asa with a save. Maria Rhonda battling over there. Finds Hackathorn, who takes a shot. Asafari with a save. Looks like Swain there battling with Adamson. Darby Boren plays the ball out. And that's your final. Team Huddle wins 1-0 over Team Shaw. Goal scoring tonight. Only goal was scored by Derek Lewis on an assist by McKinley Adamson. The GACA would like to thank its partners: Booster, Shaw Sports Turf, BSN Sports, CoachCom, Huddle, Scoutsmart.com, the Georgia Army National Guard, the Dalton Academy, and the City of Dalton for all their support. Stay tuned. We will have the boys' game after warm-ups.
My name is Craig Davis. It's my privilege to serve as Executive Director for the Georgia Athletic Coaches Association, and I'm really excited to be behind our initiative of our fight against fentanyl. One pill can kill. Don't take it if it's not prescribed. For more information, go to GACA, and allow us to give you the tools to fight fentanyl. One pill can kill. Don't take it if it's not prescribed, and serve your communities and your schools around the state.
Going to have our walkouts and our announcement here in just a second. Someone from the Bainbridge area has left their keys at the concession stand for a Ford. We'll know it's you when everybody else is gone. Let's give a big round of applause for our GACA All-Star and All-State players here. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the second game of tonight's doubleheader, the GACA All-Star Summer Showcase. First, the home team in their dark colors, Team BSN, a goalkeeper from the Dalton Academy, number 2, Freddie Reynoso. Wearing number 22 from Northside Columbus, goalkeeper Will Lambertus. A forward from Towns County, wearing number 2, Caden Coggins. Wearing number 4 from Callaway, midfielder Jaden Bailey. Wearing number 6 from East Forsyth, midfielder Daniel Vargas. Number 7, midfielder from Whitewater, Brian Garcia. The number 10 for Southeast Whitfield, forward Jonathan Hernandez. From Berkmore, also wearing number 10 in Navy, midfielder Eric Mendez. From Calhoun, wearing the number 11 in black, Aiden Delgado. In red and black, number 11 from Johns Creek, Aiden Giacomelli. From Jeff Davis in the navy and gold, wearing number 11, midfielder Gail Valora. From Johnson in the black, number 12, Yandel Castillo. In the Navy, number 12, from Tatnall County, Yahir Estrada. Wearing the red of GMC, number 14, Grayson Robbins. And the pride of Union County, in the black, number 14, Antonio Solario. Wearing number 17 for South defender Ethan Elmore. From Troup County, wearing number 18, defender Austin Snellings. Defender from East Forsyth, wearing number 21, Yoav Cruz. Wearing the number 29 of Jefferson, defender, Minor Sweeney. For Team Booster in their away whites, in the pink, number 0, keeper, Kennesaw Mountain, Ethan Johnson. Number 1 in orange, keeper, Trinity Christian, A.J. Brown. In the purple, number 1, from Calvary Day School, Drew Kale. Wearing the number 3 from Parkview, defender, Paul McDonald. Wearing number 3 from Grayson, defender, Andrew Seward. Wearing number 6 out of Benjamin Mays, Jonathan Cabrera. Wearing number 6 out of Mount Vernon, midfielder, Nick Schroka. Wearing number 7 out of Troup County, Yuri Kim. From Dublin, wearing the number 7, Uric Andrews. From Shaw, wearing 7, Andres Bonilla. Wearing the number 8 from Jefferson High School, Dylan Edmonds. Wearing the number 10 from Bainbridge, Jose Bonilla Ortiz. Sandy Creek's number 12, Dane Marshall. Also from Bainbridge, this time number 13, Angel Bonilla Ortiz. Wearing 14 from the Mount Vernon School, Ian Stukowski. Hebron Christians, number 15, Benji Gunji. From the Mount Vernon School in number 17, Landron Hoyle. Number 19, Johns Creek, Samak Leal. And the number 21 from Lassiter, Raleigh Scott. Team BSN are coached by Tino Hernandez from Calhoun, Cherie Thomas, East Forsyth, Elizabeth Lara Rios, the Dalton Academy, and Alex Renard from Berkmar. Team Boosters coaches, Ray Torres from Parkview, Curtis Moore from Shaw, Lamar Howard, Mount Vernon, Moses Phillips and Howard Scott, both from Reinhardt. And our GAC coordinator is Kevin Hobbs, Troup County AD. Let's give all these young men and coaches another big round of applause. This is some of the best soccer Georgia has to offer right here. All right, Dylan Edmonds, this kid right here, is actually number 18 now. White. We'd like to thank another time Booster, Shaw Sports Turf, BSN Sports, CoachCom, Huddle, Scoutsmart.com, the Army National Guard, the Dalton Academy, and City of Dalton. Our referees, Tarek Veladar, Stuart Dunn, and Demir Sekic. Make sure you go over there and visit the concession stand. Get you something cold to drink or get you a good snack. If there are any youngsters, any young siblings who want to be ball boy during this game, feel free to come down here on the field. And there's a kickoff for Team Booster. Jose Bonilla Ortiz with the attack. Earns a corner. Team Booster. There's a score. Angel Bonilla Ortiz. Sorry, that was number 19, Samak Leal. First goal of the game, Team Booster. Looking at the attack, there's a shot on goal. Jonathan Hernandez with the earlier shot on goal. That was a save by A.J. Brown. Brown with a save. That was set up by Yahir Estrada. Going to be an offside against Team Booster. Is Samak again with the ball? Nick Soroka with a shot on goal. That's a save by Will Lambertus. Yahir Estrada with the steal, tries to get the attack started. That was Gia Camela from Jose Bonilla Ortiz with a foul there. Oh, shot on goal, sorry. Jose Bonilla Ortiz. That was ruled offside. Hernandez on the attack. Takes a shot. Sails wide. That'll be a goal kick to Team Booster. Estrada to Solario. Back inside to Vargas. To Mendez. Ball goes out of bounds. Team Booster ball. The strong tackle right there. Solario. Hernandez to take the corner. That's a good goal kick, but it rolls wide. Or good corner kick. It'll be a goal kick to Team Booster. Number 11, Valora. There's Estrada. Looking for Mendez. To Valora. Estrada to Solario. Solario makes a good move. Takes a shot on goal. That is blocked by number 3, Paul McDonald, Parkview. Andrew Seward with the defense. Gets the attack started. Estrada gets the stop on defense to Hernandez. Like Yuri Kim there battling. Wins the ball over Valora. Oh, that's very good defending. That's textbook defending right there. Joab Cruz right there on the earlier defense. And he's getting up on the attack. But Brown jumps on it. Good defending right there by Joab Cruz. Ball's taken away by Team Booster. Jose Bonilla Ortiz. Ball is out here. Estrada, Solario. Looking for Giacomello. That was a takeaway earlier by Dane Marshall. That's a good ball right there from Paul McDonald. Austin Snelling's defense. Dropping all the way back to the keeper, Will Lambertus. Giancarlo with the pressure on Brown. Ball gets out to Kim. He drops it there to Schroka. Schroka's pass is broken up on the far side. Going to have a goal scoring chance. Samak Leal with the brace. 2-0, Team Booster over Team BSN. There's Solorio on the right. Taken away there by McDonald. Giancarlo trying to win the ball back. Valora. Landron Hoyle. Andrew Seward there with the ball. We'd like to take another moment to thank our partners. Booster, Shaw Sports Turf, BSN Sports, CoachCom, Huddle, Scoutsmart.com, the Georgia Army National Guard, GACA, Coaches versus Overdoses Program, the Dalton Academy, and the City of Dalton. It's going to stay with Team Booster. Valora with the defense. Team Booster still. Got a foul there on Team BSN. Angel Bonilla Ortiz to take the restart. That was good defending earlier in the back by Vargas. Got that counterattack started. Yuri Kim up there battling with Vargas. Estrada with a good move. He finds Hernandez. And there's Bonilla Ortiz. Estrada with the defense. Taken back by Yuri Kim. Bonilla Ortiz with a shot. That's defended well by Yoav Cruz. Valora saved a goal-scoring opportunity there earlier. There's Solorio. Valora. Hernandez with a shot. It's high. Drew Cale from Cavalry Day will get the restart. Good defense there by McDonald from Parkview. Goggins with the throw in. Finds Garcia. Good defending there by McDonald. Gets the goal kick. Garcia trying to find Coggins. Good defending there by Jaden Bailey. Coggins to Hernandez to Garcia. And the counter's on. That was broken up by Ethan Elmore for the offside call there. Elmore's pass defended by Andrew Seward. Eric Andrews there. Jaden Bailey in the attack. He's out there along with Grayson Robbins. Cruz is fouled by Kim. It's going to be a free kick for Team BSN. Elmore on the attack. Give it up for Robbins. Valora with the defense. Back to his keeper, Lambertus. Andrew Seward, again, good defending. There's Urick. Trying to find Giacomella. Seward is just winning everything in the air there. We got a counter. Lambertus with a save. Bonilla Ortiz there defended. Corner kick. Freddie Reynoso from the Dalton Academy in at the keeper. Along with Ethan Johnson. And we've got an offside against Team Booster. Minor Sweeney there getting the attack started. Robbins. There's the shot right there. Looked like that came from Ethan Elmore. Robbins with the steal. was defended there by Jonathan Cabrera. Advantage was called. Bodilla Ortiz. And that's saved by Freddie Reynoso. Seward up there winning that in the air. Valora with a stop. That's cleared there by Elmore, the South Forsyth standout. That's dropped all the way back to the keeper, Ethan Johnson. And there's a goal! Team BSN. The goal was Jonathan Hernandez. He was assisted by Ethan Elmore. Dylan Edmonds trying to get control here in the midfield. And we have a foul there on Grayson Robbins, Team BSN. Good defending there, Jaden Bailey. He's onside. And that's a goal! Jose Bonilla Ortiz. Minor Sweeney. There's Uric Andrews. Dylan Edmonds there with the ball. It's defended out of bounds. It will be a Team BSN free kick. And there's Seward running it down. Challenge on Eric Mendez. That was an excellent settle by Bonilla Ortiz. Offside call. There's the take right there. Ethan Elmore, number 17, South for South. Ian Stukasey in there. Ball gets up to Caden Coggins. Save. Ethan Johnson. Uric Andrews is going to be onside. Looking to attack. Outstanding defending right there, Yoav Cruz. Offside again. That was Leal looking to try to get his hat trick. Grayson Robbins in there with a challenge with Andrew Seward. Bonilla Ortiz on the attack. And there's a save. Reddy Reynoso on Samac Leal. There's Dylan Edmonds on the defense early. And that's the end of your first half. Team Booster 3, Team BSN 1. Samac Leal led off with the first 2 goals of the game, followed by a goal by Jonathan Hernandez, and then Jose Bonilla Ortiz made it 3-1. Make sure to visit the concession stand. They'll be closing up here pretty soon, but go by there and get you a cold drink, snacks. Welcome back to the second half of the GACA Soccer All-Star Classic. We'd like to thank Booster, Shaw Sports Turf, BSN Sports, CoachCom, Huddle, Scoutsmart.com, the Army National Guard, Dalton Academy in the city of Dalton. That attack was broken up by Angel Bonilla Ortiz. Stallings from Solario. Finds Garcia. Garcia has a great ball to Solario. Cross goes wide. Goal kick for Team Booster. That's great defending right there, Ethan Elmore. Giancomelli. Landron Hoyle. Estrada finds Robbins. Shot sails high. Brown's goal kick ends up being a handball on Vargas. Leo's pass goes out of bounds. Goal kick to Team BSN. There's a shot on goal. That's cleared by Austin Snellings. Andrew Seward breaking up the counter. Uric Andrews to Bonilla Ortiz, but that is a save. Ready, Reynoso. Here's Andrews on the counter. Finds Bonilla Ortiz. Shot was off the mark. We have a corner. Seward with a shot on goal. Blocked by Solario. Reynoso is fouled. Estrada finds Castillo. Garcia breaks up that attack. And there's a foul. Referee counting off 10. Bonilla tees with a bender. Reynoso with a save. It'll be a corner. Sorry, that was Snellings on the deflection. And that's a goal. That goal was by Yuri Kim. Sorry, that was Andres Bonilla. That last goal was brought to you by the Georgia Army National Guard. Last call for concessions. Go by, get you a cold drink or a snack. Last call on concessions. He's onside. Bonilla's shot goes wide. Goal kick. We'd like to thank our sponsors, Scoutsmart.com, Huddle, CoachCom, BSN Sports, Shaw Sports and Turf, Booster, Georgia Army National Guard, Dalton Academy in the city of Dalton. Ball's out for a throw in. Ian Stakasi with the defense. Stolen by Ethan Elmore. And that's big Andrew Seward on the defense. That's Nick Schroka. And there's a shot on goal. Saved by Drew Cale. Earlier shot on goal was Aiden Delgado. You'll have Cruz with the defense. Delgado finds Swinney, but it's out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick. Team booster. Good defense there by Solario on Leal. There's a shot, Bonilla Ortiz. That is Andres Bonilla with his second goal tonight. Elmore on the attack, defended by Paul McDonald. Bonilla Ortiz on the attack. He has a shot, and it is wide. There's a take by Aiden Delgado. Save, Drew Kale. Bonilla again on the attack. Defended out of bounds by Jaden Bailey. Take time again to thank the Georgia Army National Guard, BSN Sports, the Dalton Academy, and the City of Dalton. Solario with a cross. Drew Kale. That was good defense earlier from Nick Schroka. That was a nice play right there, Jonathan Cabrera. Take our final opportunity here to thank all of GACA's sponsors and partners: Booster, Shaw Sports Turf, BSN Sports, CoachCom, Huddle, ScoutSmarts.com, the Georgia Army National Guard. We'd like to have special thanks to the Dalton Academy and the City of Dalton. And parents, remember, after the game is over, feel free to come down, take pictures with your player, or if they want to get team pictures or with any of their other teammates, anything like that. Please feel free to come down and do that after the game is over. Also, don't forget, stop by the ticket booth and get a GACA Coaches versus Overdoses Prevention Playbook. Lambertus. And before this is over, we'd like to thank everyone for attending the GACA All-Star Summer Showcase. The GACA exists to support Georgia coaches and the student athletes in their care. So we appreciate all these young men and ladies for being out here tonight. And we also thank you parents, because we know how many miles you have driven to watch games, watch club practices, all these things throughout the year. And that goes sometimes without thanks, but it's made a difference in your young men and your young ladies. And we thank all of you for that. Mendez with an opportunity. Cross, and that is broken up by Paul McDonald. Solario with the defense. That's a shot on goal. Saved by Lambertus. And there's a goal. Nick Sroka. That was clearance right there from Jonathan Cabrera. Austin Snelling's there on the attack. And there's the hat trick. Number 19, Samak Leal. Got Dylan Edmonds on the attack. He's defended by Minor Sweeney. There's a save right there by Will Lambertus. Got a foul right there. It's going to be a restart for Team Booster. And as the clock winds down, let's all give all of these guys a big round of applause. Parents, feel free. Step down there and get your picture made with your player. We thank you all for coming. We ask that you all have a safe trip home. Thank you for supporting the GACA. Appreciate you, man. Couldn't have done it without you. Plus, man, you're into sports.
My name's Craig Davis. It's my privilege to serve as the Executive Director for the Georgia Athletic Coaches Association, and I'm really excited to be behind our initiative of our fight against fentanyl. One pill can kill. Don't take it if it's not prescribed. For more information, go to GACAcoaches.com and allow us to give you the tools to fight fentanyl. One pill can kill. Don't take it if it's not prescribed, and serve your communities and your schools around the state. My name's Craig Davis. It's my privilege to serve as the Executive Director for the Georgia Athletic Coaches Association, and I'm really excited to be behind our initiative of our fight against fentanyl. One pill can kill. Don't take it if it's not prescribed. For more information, go to GACAcoaches.com and allow us to give you the tools to fight fentanyl. One pill can kill. Don't take it if it's not prescribed, and serve your communities and your schools around the state.